Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ होना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Tattvamasi is the instruction given in Vedanta. Vedantaihi Shravanam Kuryat. That thou art, you are that. Tat, that. Tvam, thou. Asi, art, you are that. What is that? Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam Nirvishesham Niranjanam Yadekam Paramanandam Tattvamasya Dvayam Param. This is that. So Vishuddham. Yesterday we have initiated. Vishuddha means where there is no trace of impurity. So if in the milk, other than milk, if there is something, whether it is water, whether it is sugar, or whether it is salt, it is ashuddhi. Other than the milk, anything in the milk is impurity. Similarly, Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam. Now, what is that knowledge where what kind of impurity is possible? See, the impurity is where the knowledge is divided in the knower and the known. So, the impurity in the knowledge is the duality of knower known. So, Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam Tattvamasi, that thou art. So Tattvamasi will be attached to every word. Vishuddham Jnanam Tattvamasi, Kevalam Jnanam Tattvamasi, Nirvishesham Jnanam Tattvamasi, Niranjanam Jnanam Tattvamasi, Yad Ekam Jnanam Tattvamasi, Yad Paramanandam Jnanam Tattvamasi, Yad Advayam Jnanam Tattvamasi, Yad Param Jnanam Tattvamasi. This is the practice of knowledge. We understand the practice in the finite world, doing the same asana again and again, or doing the pranayam again and again, or chanting the stotras to remember them again and again. That is the practice in action. Now, practice of knowledge. So, practice of knowledge will be wherein we will not be creating the knower in any knowledge. So, knowledge without the knower. What does it mean? It means in practice of knowledge, there is neither success nor failure. Success and failure is for whom? He who does something. I failed to understand. Why did I fail to understand? Because you are there. Don't try to understand anything. See? Therefore, Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam, on the spiritual path, there is neither success nor failure. See? When the space is not influenced by the contents, is it a success or a failure? When our vision is not influenced by different colors and forms, is it a success or a failure? On the spiritual path, there is neither success nor failure. Because Vishuddham Jnanam, that knowledge where the knower is not born. See how simple it is. All our problems are because we want to do something, we want to know something. The more you want to know something, you are lost in the finite. The finite is the division between the knower and the known. See, when the colors and forms are added, it doesn't add anything to the vision. When all of them are taken away, there is no loss. Because in the vision, the knower is not born, it is only illuminator. Exactly the same way. When waking and dream experience are added to us, there is no gain. And when it is a deep sleep or samadhi, there is no loss. We are ever the same. Vishuddham Jnanam. So, what sadhana we have to do? Undo all what we have been doing. See? Vishuddham Jnanam Tattvamasi. Therefore, what is said in scripture in simple words is give up your ahankar. I have done this, I have done that, I am doing this, I cannot do it. I am doing it for the good of others, but they don't understand how much I am concerned about them. Who cares? This I is the poison. How can we get rid of this I? When we clearly understand whatever we are doing or not doing, nobody needs it. What is being done is our need. But what an arrogance we have. I am doing it for others, but they don't understand. Who asked you? Our Mahamantra? Who asked you? Has God appointed us to improve the others? See, friends, this fictitious, non existing poison of I is samsara. And this I makes us miserable. Therefore, more miserable we are, more strong is our I. Less miserable we are, less is our I. You are happy, no I. Shuddham jnanam tattvamasi. Then kevalam jnanam tattvamasi. Kevalam jnanam is that knowledge where the divisions are recorded, but they are not able to influence us. What are the division? Divisions are the Jiva Jagat Ishvara. I am the soul, God is above the clouds, and the world is too much for me. Three of them. Because of these three, five groups are formed which are creating problems. First group is the Jiva and the Ishvara, they are separate. Second group is Jiva and the Jagat, they are separate. Third group is Ishvara and the Jiva are separate. Fourth group is Ishvara and the Jagat is separate. Fifth group is the Jiva and Jiva are separate. See? Wherever there is a sense of otherness, samsara begins. See? So, Kevalam Jnanam is what? With reference to I versus the world. The world is too much for me. Which world? God's creation or our creation? See? God created a woman, we created a daughter, we created a wife, we created a mother, and who is miserable and who is making us miserable? The daughter, the wife, and the mother. What we have to do? Nothing. So, whatever are our obligations, do it to forget, not to remember. When you were small, I was doing so much for you. Now you don't take care of me. Cry with tabla peti. These miserable people don't deserve any sympathy. See, friends, rise above. Once you start getting the sympathy from others, there is no end to it. We have to ourselves be strong enough. Nayamatma balahini na labhya. So here, kevalam jnanam. So kevalam jnana is what? Where differences are not respected. Whatever we experience through our sense organs, our mind, and our intellect, we experience basically the differences. Come back again to our common example, vision. By vision, what we see? Differences: red, green, yellow, tall, short, round, square, differences. So, wherever there is some speciality added, samsara begins. So, vision is non specific colors and forms. Colors and forms are specific. Red is not yellow, yellow is not blue, blue is not purple. Vision is non specific. Kevalam. So, when we are honoring and giving too much importance to the differences, we are lost in this world. See. Now come back still deeper. The waking and the dream, they are eliminated by us in the form of something is present. And deep sleep and samadhi also eliminated by us. So, this substratum which is supporting waking dream, deep sleep and samadhi is kevalam jnanam. But in the waking experience, a waker is specific jnanam. The dreamer is a specific jnanam. Prajna in the deep sleep is a specific jnanam. Therefore, what is Tattvamasi? We are not becoming extraordinary. Don't demand any special status to yourself in life. How simple it is. How we demand special status? We want ourselves to be recognized by others. I think Swamiji is angry with me. One lady came and asked me, Swamiji, you are angry with me? I said, if I have to be angry, I will be angry with Bhagwan. You are so useless. What will I get by becoming angry with you? No, I thought. So, where was the anger? In our own dumb mind. We only create this world. See, friends. Therefore, Kevalam Jnanam, that which is supporting all the differences but doesn't get influenced by any difference. Kevalam Jnanam. So, experiencing the differences is not the issue. But after experiencing the differences, when we differentiate on the count of differences, then the samsara begins. My daughter and my daughter in law, differences. Both are ladies, no difference. So, where are the problems? Wherever we are giving undue importance to any special status, samsara begins. Vishuddham kevalam jnanam tattvamasi. Nirvishesham jnanam tattvamasi. Nirvishesham. Are we carrying less burden of something special in us? I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful, I am tall, I am short, I am Indian, I am not Indian, I am rich, I am poor, I am educated, I am overeducated. In addition to that, I am spiritual also. As if that burden of speciality, Visheshta, was not enough. See, and this burden of spirituality is the most dangerous one. If somebody is a lazy person, possibility is he may give up laziness. If somebody is a workaholic, maybe he may give up the too much involvement. But if somebody is getting up early in the morning, doing the meditation and chanting the Lord's name and taking a very simple food and going to the temple, now what can be improved? Konyosti sadrusho maya. Who is like me? I am not like others waking up late. I am not like others eating all the time. I am not like other eating standing like the animals. Even the water, glass of water, I sit down and drink. Our goodness becomes so much that under the disguise of that goodness, we start condemning others. Is that goodness? See, friends, you will see the so called spiritual people are more dangerous. I told you one story long back. Once I took a ball of begging ball and went to a church, stood outside. After the service was over, I expected somebody will come and give me. Nobody gave anything. I got frustrated. Then I went to a mosque and waited there. After their prayers were over, waited, nobody gave anything. Then I went to a temple. Temple is 24 service. So there also I waited for quite some time. Whole day I spent in these three holy places. Nobody gave me a pie. I got frustrated. And then I went and stood outside a pub. Within half an hour, the ball was full. Then I shouted at God, "Oh God, why do you give your wrong address?" See, friends, these goody people are very dangerous. Be careful about them. Nirvishesham. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. Remember, we are all answerable to our own conscience, not to others. We must not fall in self respect. Let there be no guilt, burden on our mind. That is Nirvishesha. Further, Niranjanam. Anjanam is something contamination. Like in the eyes, they put, that black thing. And such people who have too much of makeup of the eyes, and when they cry for some reason, so they use the tissue paper and cry by nose. They can't cry with the eyes. Reason is, if they do it, the black thing will spread everywhere. Or if they have got artificial eyelashes, they'll come out. Therefore, Niranjanam, that which is not contaminated by anything. Now see what is not contaminated. Again come back. Every word should bring us back to ourselves. See? If somebody's name is Ashok and we say that Ashok is such a rascal, immediately, why they are talking about me? Or you are not only Ashok. There are, even the tree is also Ashok. Oh. That word Ashoka indicates I to that dumb fellow. But Ashoka is not only one person. It's anybody can be called as Ashok. Our dog we call Ashok. Ashok come. Somebody, see, all kinds of questions come to us. One person asked me this question, Swamiji, why these people name the dogs Tommy, Jimmy? They don't say Krishna, Hanumanji. Why? I said, do you know, during British rule, they used to put the board everywhere. Indians and dogs not allowed. But now we are free. So we are taking revenge on the Britishers. All our dogs are called by the British names. Tommy, come. That is the only thing we can do without damage. So, Niranjanam, nothing should touch us. And that is our nature. See, like we are listening to so much of Vedanta. Did it touch us? No. Asangoham, asangoham. And again the same thing goes on and on and on. See, remember, after having listened to Vedanta, you have lost your right to be miserable. See? But we are all the time, Swamiji, Ashirvad karo. See? Useless. Vishuddham kevalam jnanam nirvishesham niranjanam. Then yad ekam. See? Discover one in the many. Colors and forms many, vision one. The objects are five, mind is one. Likes and dislikes are many, intellect is one. Intellect is manifest, unmanifest. Consciousness is neither manifest nor unmanifest. See? Go from many to the one. Yad ekam. Son, husband, father, many. Man, one. See? Now, what sadhana you want to do? Tell me. No, I want to do the pranayam, I will be doing the anulom vilom. And then you start and you forget. अब किधर से खींचा था? There's always a problem for me. When I start, now where from to start? Why not do with the mouth? Forget of Basrika. See? All the dog here says this. Vishuddham kevalam jnanam nirvishesham niranjanam yad ekam. See? Breathing is many, going out, coming in, but life is one. Thoughts are many, but mind is one. Confusions are many, decision is one. Diseases are many, health is one. Problems are many, solution is one. Yat ekam kevalam jnanam. Therefore, do not give ourselves any choice. Whatever is there, perfectly all right. Very good, nice. The more you give choice, more miserable you are. See? There is a, I don't know whether to call him boy or a man. He is almost mid-40s. So his mother was telling Swamiji, please, his marriage. I said, if I could get married, I can tell him. When I have failed in my life, how can I help him? No, 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 no. Actually, what is happening, he has seen many girls, but he is not able to decide. I said he is like a person who has never bought a cell phone. Why? Maybe new model is coming, let us wait. New model is coming, let us wait. And there are every 15 days new models coming and he is not able to buy a single phone in the same. Maybe other girl will be beautiful than this thing. Net result, 45, no marriage. When you go in the morning in the vegetable market, sabji market, you get fresh stuff. When you go in the evening, you get leftover. When you get married, when you are young, you get a fresh stuff. 45, 40, they leftover. Therefore, yad ekam paramanandam. Decide quickly and go ahead. Then, paramanandam, tattvamasi. What ananda we know is aparamananda. Vishayananda, Vasanananda, Bhogananda, that we know. If we get something of our choice to eat, oh, I'm so happy, the food is very good today. If it is not, it's okay, this is our sadhana. Frustrated. Somehow we try to manage. No, 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 no. The Paramananda is you are not happy because of something. You are happy in spite of everything. Now, happiness doesn't mean you are laughing like a fool. Happiness means living at zero complaint level, no complaints. We are constantly waiting to find out a complaint about something new. If there is nothing, why God created this world? Just to trouble you, no other purpose. So, Paramananda is living at zero complaint level. How can it be achieved? Make the miseries miserable. See? If you go on abusing, in Mahabharata this story comes. Bhagwan Krishna and Arjun. Arjun asks, Bhagwan, how do you bless your devotees? Or how do you bless people? He said, come, let's go and show you. In the disguise, they went in front of a big shop and asking for Bhiksha, Bhiksham Dehi. And the person on the counter, he became so angry. You use all the bad words and you are so healthy, strong, don't work. And 100 Gali Sahasranam. And Bhagwan Krishna was standing quiet. Finally, he got disgusted. Sharam bhi nahi hai. I am giving you so much abuses, you are simply standing like that. Then all his abuses, which were made to make them miserable, when they did not become miserable, he became miserable and went back. In the same manner, make miseries miserable. See, therefore, Paramananda, don't get disturbed by anything. Then Advayam. See, this Ananda is unlike anything. You cannot compare it. Is it like eating food? No. Is it like going to sleep in satsang? No. Is it like getting hot water when you are taking bath by mistake? No. It is unlike Advayam and Param. Now this is the ultimate. Yad gatvana nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. This is the param dham. See friends, so this is the meaning of Tattvamasi Mahavakyopadesh. I am not telling you technically that you can read in the book. But if you work on it slowly and slowly, you will see, you will come to a conclusion. After studying the whole thing, you get nothing. On the contrary, you lose everything. What we lose? Wrong notions. And what we gain? We don't get anything. Because we are that. Tattvamasi. See? Yadekam Paramanandam Tattvamasya Dvayam Param. See Maharaj. शब्दस्याद्यन्तयोः सिद्धं मनसोऽपि तथैव च मध्ये साक्षितया नित्यं तदेव त्वं भ्रमं जहि शब्दस्य आदि अन्तयोः सिद्धं तत्त्वमसि अद्वयं परम see now शब्दस्य आदि अन्तयोः सिद्धं that which is before the words are uttered and during the utterance of the word and after the word has disappeared. Shabdasya adi antayoho siddham. So, before we start, I am there. Om. The word is chanted. Before that, I am there. The word concluded, I am still there. Now work on this yourself slowly, like this. Whenever you are in your room, Om. Om. Once you start working on this, Everywhere you get the same examples or experience. Before coming to Goa, we were there. Really, I was there, yeah. Now, after you go from there, you will continue to be there. In between, mistake. See, we thought if you go there, we'll get something, but we didn't get anything. And we are told if you get anything, it is an illusion. Oh God. See, Tattvamasi, meaning that which is supporting the presence and absence of the sounds is beyond the presence and absence of the sound. Therefore, we work on the sound. External sounds should not disturb us. Internally, we don't talk to ourselves. No need to yogaha chittavritti nirodha. You ask all these yogis, have they really attained perfectly chittavritti nirodha? They have not. Because the basics are not clear. If we know thoughts or vritti cannot express without words, and therefore, when you stop talking to yourself, chitta vritti nirod happens. When we hear the external sounds, we don't react. Chitta vritti nirod happened. If we hear external sounds and react, chitta vrittis are created. Because mind manifests as words, and that is the thought. Therefore, Shabdasya Adi Antayoho Siddham. So before waking, we are there. During the waking, noisy, we are there. After the waking is over, we are there on a bigger platform. Then, Manasopi Tathaivacha. Similarly, before the dream, we are there. During the dream, we are there. After the dream is over, we are there. So, Shabdasya Adi Antayoho will refer to the waking experience. Manasopi Tathaivacha, before and after the dream also we are there. That means waking has not added anything to us. Dream has not added anything to us. Similarly, deep sleep and samadhi have not taken away anything from us. If there are many waves on the ocean, is it a gain to the ocean? And when the waves die, is it a loss to the ocean? Then, madde sakshitaya nityam. So, that which is eliminating the sounds as well as the absence of the sounds is supporting both and not getting influenced by both of them. Somebody tells us, hey, you are really beautiful. No, yeah, I was just kidding. Oh, See, most dumb jokes are made by the Americans. They will say something funny and they say, I was kidding. The whole joke is killed. Jokes are never explained. But there are some people. बाद में क्या हुआ एक लगाओ बाद में क्या हुआ मध्ये साक्षितया नित्यम that which is untouched by the presence and the absence. Sound present, silence absence of the sound. Light present, darkness absence of the light. Waking present, deep sleep absence of the waking. See? So that which is untouched by the presence and the absence. Now analyze your experience. Do we have the experience of our absence? Impossible. So if we do not have the experience of our absence, is it necessary to say, I am present? No need. Then, Mauna. Madhye Sakshitaya Nityam. And this one, which is supporting Asti and Nasti, is and is not, is beyond the limitations of is and is not. Madhye Sakshitaya Nityam. Tadevatvam. That is what you are. Brahmam Jahi. Give up this wrong notion. When waking is there, I gain something. When dream is there, I gain something. If deep sleep is there, I have lost everything. No. See? If these points can make you some sense, you have understood a great in your spiritual life. When a divorce happens, what happens to the earlier husband and wife? Do they die? Think. How simple it is. When the man dies, will the husband survive? My man died, but husband is still there. भूत होगा. See, we have to recognize this. Therefore, husband, wife, in short, all gila kachra appears but doesn't exist. See, friends, and this non-existing gila kachra is making us cry and become miserable. See, and you will find this thing next time you get some place to watch, that when somebody dies, the one who is alive watch their dialogues. Now what will happen to me? Tum maro. What will happen to me? See, friends, we are not concerned about the dead person. What will happen to me? Height of selfishness. शब्दस्य आद्यन्तो सिद्धं मनसोऽपि तथैव च मध्ये साक्षितया नित्यं तदेव त्वं भ्रमं जहि. This is one understanding. Second understanding, Brahmam Jahi. Therefore, don't take this world as an illusion and reject it. No, you are that world. Without you, nothing can exist. Names and forms of the ornament may be illusions, but the gold is real. See, if we are able to see the gold in the ornaments, we will not reject the ornaments. In the same manner, if we are able to see the divine presence in and through everything and being. We will not reject anybody, but we love, respect, revere. Both ways. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, we don't get influenced by the world. But that doesn't mean we become na sukha karta ho na gilla karta ho. No. Our life is not a dry one, like a lipstick Vedanti. No. There is joy in life. You must have come across, there are Mahatmas. All the time they are so Gambhirananda. Our Swami Akhandanand used to tell one thing. He said there are two types of Mahatmas. When they talk on Gita or Upanishad or Vedanta, they talk in such a manner the listener start thinking, oh God, it is very difficult, it is not for me. They will never come again. But there are Mahatmas, they talk on the same topic. And when they talk, it is so simple, I can do it. See, truth is the same, how it is presented. Therefore, Brahmam Jahi, don't reject this world as an illusion. Now, what is the purpose of these two statements? World is an illusion, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. And the world is nothing but Paramatma, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Two contradictory statements. How do we solve them? When it is said the world is an illusion, what does it mean? We never desire to possess an illusion. See, we see the rainbow, so beautiful. Let me take a piece and make a necklace for my wife. No. Illusions we don't desire. Second thing, illusions we don't want to improve. They are all the time the same color pattern. Let us change something. And let us make the rainbow like this. All the time. No. Because it is illusion. When you look at this world as an illusion, two things will happen. Number one, you won't desire anything or anybody in this world. Number two, you will never try to improve anybody in this world. Let us harvest the mirage waters to solve the water problem. Here, everywhere it is written, isn't it? Water shortage, water shortage. Thank God these plants don't require water. Therefore, when we take this world as an illusion, we do not desire, we do not want to improve them. Our life becomes so simple, my friends. What is our life? Struggle. We want to improve others. Well, I am telling it for your good only. Are we going to improve God's creation? See? This is the meaning of the world is an illusion. The freedom from desire and freedom from improving the God's creation. Accept the world as it is. If the Americans have to create this world, they will create the world with squares. See? You go throughout America anywhere, say McDonald's and Subway and Subway, nothing else. Variety is the beauty in creation. See? You go to South India, stay there for a month, you start dreaming. What? When you sleep, for your pillow there will be idli. And to cover yourself, dosa. Then you go to next Punjab, there everywhere paratha, paratha, paratha. See? The Punjabis can create paratha out of anything. Even they create dosa out of paratha. They say paneer dosa. South Indians never know this, but Punjabis have created paneer dosa. Therefore, variety is the beauty in creation. So, Madhye Sakshitaya Nityam Tadevatvam Brahmam Jahi. You are divine. Don't have this wrong notion that Papoham Papa Karmaham. And as much you are divine, everything and being in this world is divine. See? Otherwise, I am to Baba Brahman. What about you? No. But one reality. Now, here the teacher takes us still deeper to expand our understanding. स्थूल वैराग्ययोः ऐक्यं सूक्ष्म हैरण्य गर्भयोः अज्ञान माययोः ऐक्यं प्रत्यक विज्ञान पूर्णयोः. Now here the identity between the totality and individuality is being established. स्थूल वैराग्ययोः ऐक्यं, the total gross world and total and the individual gross world, they are one. Total gross world is what? Five great elements. Whether it is a tree, it is made of five great elements. Whether it is the wall made out of five great elements. Similarly, whether it is the human body or animal body or a crocodile body or a cobra body, everything is made out of the same five great elements. See? Sthula, Virat, and uh, Sthula body, the individual body, Vairajya is the total body. Aikyam. See? Therefore, our individual air, if it is not in contact with the total air, life is not possible. See? They are one. Individual heat and the total heat. If they are not in contact with each other, life is not possible. The individual water and the total water, if not together, life is not possible. See, friends. Therefore, we are not separate from the gross world. See, friends. Then what will happen? We will not be leading a life which is too grossness oriented. I want this, I want this. There is no end to that want. Sthula Vairajayoho Aikyam. Then Sukshma Hiranyagarbhayoho. Hiranyagarbha is Sutratma or Brahmaji. Brahmaji has got four heads. See? When Brahmaji created the world, he was not satisfied. He created the world. Like many times, these ladies, they prepare dosa. And they are not satisfied. This dosa has not come out well. Another one. So Brahmaji created this world. But he was not satisfied. So he was frustrated. Don't know what to do, what to do, what to do. Brahmani came, his wife. Whenever the husband is miserable, wife is happy. So what happened? Why are you sitting like that? I don't know. I have created this world, but I am not satisfied. You are always like that. Why don't you do something? Shall I tell you? Every husband has got this notion his wife is a fool. And it is true. Had she not been fool, will she marry him? See? So, what can you understand in creation? I want to suggest something. So she said, look here, even a dead clock gives correct time twice a day. I am a living one. Okay, tell. Then She told, why don't you create someone like you, but with a difference? One head is enough. Your four head, like the CCTV. Anywhere you look. So, God created man in his image. See, so, the creator is Hiranyagarbha or Brahmaji with four heads. Totality. And individuality is the Sukshma, Sukshma Sharira, the Antakaran Chatushtay. See? Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar. Now be attentive. I am telling you something different from here. Be attentive. Four heads belong to whom? To the body. If there is no body, keep four heads. That is not Brahmaji. In the same manner, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar, they belong to Antakaran. Therefore, what Vedanta people talk only Antakaran Chatushtay. In fact, it is Antakaran Panchakam. See, the theoretical Vedantis will get shock of this. Because what are the Manabuddhi Chitta Ahankar? These are the four states of thoughts. Thoughts in a state of chaos and confusion. That state of thought is called the mind. When the state of thought is a decision, right or wrong is not the criteria. That state of thought is called as intellect. That state of thought, which is in the form of memory, that state of thought is called as chitta. And that state of thought, which is the owner of the three, is called as ahankar. So all four are the states of thoughts. Now, where the thoughts are coming? Like Brahmaji cannot be only four heads. Body has to be there. In the same manner, Antakaran Chatushtay means Antakaran and it has got four types of thoughts. Therefore, together it is Antakaran Panchakam. See, theoretical Vedanti will get, no, it is not like that. It is not told to us, then cry. See, so Sukshma and Hiranyagarbha, subtle body and a total body, total subtle body, Hiranyagarbha, they are one Aikya. See, the Antakaran is only support. The problems are created by the four types of thoughts. In deep sleep, four types of thoughts are quietened, but the mind is still there, or Antakaran is still there. See? And what is waking? When the Antakaran, which is a common one, in deep sleep, our individual mind dissolves in the total mind. And therefore, in the deep sleep, the four types of thoughts, Manabuddhi Chitta Ahankar, they are not manifesting. Because there is no reference for the mind to a particular body. Without reference, thoughts cannot come. So, Antakaran Chatushtay refers to the individual mind and Hiranyagarbha refers to the total mind. See. Therefore, in deep sleep, when we are sleeping, that time the nail grow, the hair grow, the digestion continues, the blood circulation is happening, the temperature of the body is maintained. Who is doing that? Not Manabuddhi Chitta Ahankar. It is the total mind where our body is. In deep sleep, we have discarded the house, the room, the country, everything. But we have not discarded the space. We are in the space. The moment we are identified with the body, immediately different countries, house rooms start appearing. See? Therefore, Sthula Vairajyayoho Aikyam, individual gross body, total gross body are one. Individual mind and total mind is one. Then the third identity, oneness, Ajnana Mayayoho Aikyam. See, Ishvara is Paramatma with the conditioning of Maya is Ishvara. And the same Paramatma with the conditioning of the Ajnana or the Avidya is Jiva. See, but both of them are the same Paramatma. Conditioning appear to be different. See, when totality it is called as Maya and Ajnana individuality. Now see how they are one, Aikyam. Maya means what? Maya means which makes us appear something which doesn't exist. Like the Maya of the water. It is inherent potentiality. Because of that inherent potentiality in the water, water appears as the ocean. And because of the same potentiality, the water appears as waves on the ocean. See? Now, in the water, other than the water, there is nothing. So, where will this potentiality work on? It will work only on the water. So, what happens? Out of the water, ocean and waves are created, but are they real creation? But that illusion appears. So, we talk of waves and the ocean, but the truth is, we are talking only about the water. See, friends, exactly the same way, avidya, the conditioning because of which the non dual absolute reality, the Brahman, appears to have become many. See, similarly, ajnana, ignorance, that become the cause for our total life. So, God's Maya created this total world, and our Maya, called Ajnanam, created our world. So, what is the meaning of this Maya with reference to totality? Is a complete potentiality which has the ability to create everything. And what is Ajnana? It is limited ability. What is limited ability? See, vision has limitations. It can see only within the spectrum of Vibgyor, from violet to red. It cannot see the light waves beyond this. This is Ajnanam, Apurna Jnanam, incomplete knowledge. Light is not only Vibgyor, light is much more than that. So, Ajnanam is perception or the knowledge gathered through the limitations of the faculties, and Maya is the potentiality because of which the whole world is created. So, in the world, whatever is created is complete, but what we see, what we experience is through the limitations of our sense organs, etc. And therefore, we ask the stupid question, unless I see God, I don't believe. You cannot see your own eyes with your own eyes. You want to see God. Unless I don't understand, I don't accept. We don't appreciate our faculties have got its own limitations. They can function up to a particular limit. I want to see the space. So go and see the space. See, the space is blue. And you say the sky has no color. I can see the blue. What will you talk to such a person? The earth is flat. See, straight away. If it is round, I can see it. See, friends, therefore, Maya and Ajnana. Maya is the total potentiality, and Ajnana is expression of the same potentiality through the limitations of the instruments. They are the same Aikyam. And ultimately, last one, individual gross body, total gross body are one. Individual subtle body, total subtle body are one. Individual ignorance, ajnanam, and the total ignorance, ajnanam or maya, they are one. Now the question comes, these three are on whom? These are the conditionings. Whose body, whose subtle body, whose ignorance, whose Virata Purusha, whose Hiranyagarbha, and whose Maya. So, Pratyak Vijnana Purnayoho. The same reality with reference to the totality is called a Vijnana or the Brahman, and the same reality with reference to the individuality is called a Jiva. So Jiva and Paramatma, they appear to be two because of the two conditionings, but essentially they are one. Husband and man, they appear to be two, but they are essentially one. See how important it is. When our knowledge thus becomes all inclusive, then slowly we will drop all wrong notions about whatever we think is our spiritual life. Then we will never become unnecessarily serious in this world. And this is what we do to a limited extent. When a mother looks at his child or the father looks at his daughter, his experience is different. And when a other person looks at a lady or a girl, his experience is different. Because the parents see themselves in that child, but the other people, they don't see it. So, what is the relationship? Extension. I am extended in my child. Therefore, you will see the parents try to fulfill or stupid desires of their children because in their childhood they could not get it. So, they try to fulfill their desires through their children. When we were poor, we never used to have nice shoes. Therefore, get shoes every day, 3 pairs. When we were children, we could never get nice clothes. We used to get only inherited chaddi. See, the eldest son chaddi used to come to the next. See, so now we get them so many. What is the reason? Because the parents see themselves extended in the child. But the wise man sees himself. See, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina masthani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastitah nachamastani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram bhutavhrunnacha bhutastah mamatma bhutabhavana. Wise people see themselves in and through everything, and yet they are not attached to anything. Recognition of our children as our near and dear is a result more of attachment than of love. The wise people's involvement with the world is only of love and no attachment. If we can catch this point, then we have understood Sthula Vairajyayoho Aikyam, Sukshma Hiranya Garbhayoho, Ajnana Mayayoho Aikyam, Pratyak Vijnana Purnayoho. This one reality has to be discovered as our essential nature and then play the game of life. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्।